Thanks for staying with us. So, everyone has talked about it. Everyone has discussed it on different platforms. But your view is yet to talk about it. And until we talk about it, it has to be spoken about.
That's funny.
So, today we're discussing the trending issue over the weekend about a minister, Tope Alabi, and another younger minister, Yinka Alaseyori. What happened was that, according to the story and the reports that we saw, Tope Alabi actually was ministering and then talked about a song, Oni Duro Mi, and criticizing the fact that, according to her, that that God is not, according to her words, God is not her Oni Duro, because according to her, Oni Duro, God is much more than an Oni Duro. So the question, therefore, as I said, we don't like to gist on this platform. We like to bring out the issues and the learnings. So in every experience, we try to, what are the learnings from this? And how do we become better people from this experience? So I'll come to you, Nyma. I'll start with you because I know you're familiar with this story. What are your thoughts? Because my own reservation, yes, somebody obviously goofed, obviously. It was clear. There's no way, there's no side you won't talk about this thing from. Yes, it was a goof, and I think we all acknowledge that. But the response that came afterwards is what was disheartening. Like the way people began to bring out stuff from her past. Was that necessary? And in your view, do you think her utterance was actually intentional or premeditated? Because that's people were being judge and jury. Oh, she thought about it. Oh, others are saying maybe it was just a loose talk. So in your view, how did you interpret that whole thing? Was it a loose talk or was it premeditated?
So prior to this, all of the Yoruba songs that I usually reflect on that I call gospel songs are Tope Alabi songs. Prior to this. So I saw the video where she now made mention of it, and because of that, I know that there's another lady, young person singing the song. What I saw was Arrogance. So she wanted to correct the song, and it was later on I found this, so the thing did not even have any negative meaning. She made it seem like, you know, the girl wasn't well thought, the song wasn't well thought through. She didn't make it. At some point, she was saying, when you receive ministration, you have to think it, digest it, chew it. And I kept waiting for the negative. I didn't find it.
I'll let Mariam's initial thoughts, because that's where I had an issue with people using your goof to begin to dig out your past. Like they are also saints, or they are, because for me, it came as hypocritical. It's because we see her own goof. We all have goofs in our own private homes. We all have things where we say things about people, oh, this person, that person is stupid. But because it doesn't come out on social media, suddenly now we are the saints and this is the devil. So that was my issue with that. But let me hear your initial thoughts. Yes, Mikey.
As a TV, OAP, is that not what they call people like us?
Yes.
As an OAP, if you goof, you have goofed publicly. Even if you goof in the privacy of your home, once it goes outside, people are going to talk about it. People are going to... So that is why you owe it to yourself to be careful of anything you say or do, because they're going to come for you. Good or bad. You have to take responsibility for whatever you do or say.
It's not my right to tell someone else how they should see their God or the sort of relationship that they should have with their Father. And how he responds to them is different from the way he responds to you. So we should be humble in how people, you know, when we receive people's stories, hold it to your chest, and you and your God can discuss how they, you know, but it's not for you to come out in public and call someone out on their own relationship with their own Father. But also, I think she must have said, because she made a mistake. It was a slip of tongue. And we need to address these sort of things with grace. Let's not stop this cancel culture of calling people out and tearing them apart.
You'd expect that till now, should have reached out to this young lady, or
she has, and we don't know.
But then you made a mistake publicly. My people say now, if you make your mistakes public, the whole world will see it. And then when you want to make your corrections, don't naked me in public and come and tie me rapper inside. So if you made that mistake public, you naked the girl publicly, do something publicly to address it, so that people will shut up for life.
I also respect the grace upon the Yinka Alaseyori's life, the other young lady, because she, even when people are there talking about this whole thing, she has been calm. You could see that this is somebody who God is using at this time. And she hasn't really taken the opportunity to come and, you know, be all noisy about this whole thing. She's been very, very calm. And I don't like that. I have an issue with when people who don't have long-term beef for Tope Alabi will now use this opportunity. That's where I have a problem with.
As a creative, sorry, Nyma, as a creative,
yes,
you really need to watch how you criticize another creative because that is your field. It's your field, so you have to be very circumspect when you are criticizing another creative.
The realness and how it's possible for us to determine whether she made it deliberately or by a mistake. So this wasn't you just singing. You singled out a song to correct. You sang the rhythm of the person who sang the particular song because Alaseyori, what's her name, the Yinka girl, doesn't own that song originally. You sang it in her rhythm to address that you were talking to her. You then go on and say that she didn't receive it, and if she did receive it, she didn't think it, chew it, digest it. This is a deliberate correction. And not even you do it in a way of arrogance. Let people react just the way you have reacted to somebody's artwork.